China's economic recovery is losing momentum. That's according to official data for May. Retail sales rose by 12.7%, soaring from 18.4% in the previous month. Industrial production expanded 3.5%, down from a 5.6% rise in April. Both missed estimates. Weaker global demand for exports is also weighing on the economy.
The international environment is complex and severe. World economic growth is sluggish. The domestic economy is recovering, but market demand is still insufficient, and some structural problems are more prominent.
Conditions have worsened for young people. Youth unemployment has risen to a record high of 20.8%. This year, more than 11.5 million graduates are expected to enter the job market.
There are so many students graduating this year, but there aren't enough jobs. We're fighting for these jobs.
It paints a gloomy picture. Many expected a bigger rebound after strict coronavirus controls ended. China's heavy-handed pandemic restrictions have been over for months. People are now free to shop, eat out and travel. But consumer confidence here remains stubbornly weak. Many people are simply not comfortable spending a large amount of their savings. That sentiment is reflected in the housing sector. Property investment contracted 7.2% in the first 5 months compared to the same period in 2022. Construction of new homes plunged. The central bank has reduced the rate on its one-year loans for the first time in 10 months. And there are calls for Beijing to do more. But analysts say the government will avoid large-scale measures for fear of overstimulating the economy.
So Beijing essentially tried to deflate the bubble on its own terms. It has no intention of going back to reinflating that bubble. And the larger story, of course, here is that there is a concerted effort to change the Chinese growth model. That old model that relied on very high levels of investment, which of course meant high levels of debt.
Authorities are downplaying concerns and say the economy will pick up momentum later this year. They insist China is still on track to hit a GDP target of around 5% for 2023. Katrina, Jazeera, Beijing.